And there is Samcro's main rival, Faugheen, of course, the mighty Faugheen. Course winner too, and turning 12 in just a week's time, having won over fences last time. He's 2-1, being back in from 9-4 to beat Samcro, who's 8-13. You've just seen the Samcro form with Faugheen Duderi, advertised, of course, at Grade 1 level. And this is the Matchbook Betting Exchange Novices Chase at Grade 1 level. Anything else in there? Well, double figures. Castlebrook nibbled at 11s into tells. It's 14-1 bar as they assembled down at the start. Fantastic feast of racing we've had so far. And for some, they'll have been waiting for this. I wonder how they looked in the paddock. Let's just get a line from Fran on the big duo.
Yes, thanks, Alex. The two main protagonists look fantastic in the ring. Samcro looked in really tip-top condition, as you'd expect, being one of Gordon Elliott's, but he looked really well himself. He had a good skin on him and just looked really relaxed and well. But you must say, Faugheen, for a horse rising 12 in a week's time, he just looked fantastic. He walked around the ring with the enthusiasm of a horse half his age, and it's just such a fascinating contest on so many levels. You have a former champion hurdle winner, as we know, a Steers hurdle winner in Punchestown at his last big win, goes chasing the age of 11, made a horrendous mistake really halfway around the last day, recovered from it, and I just thought when the race developed and he got quickening from 3 out, he was electric, particularly down over last with Paul Town on that occasion. The way he went away from the line was most taking, and I know he's 11 turning 12, but he took to like a young horse. Patrick Mullins was interviewed early on by us, and he said he's really enjoys jumping fences, which is remarkable at this stage of his life, and he's going to keep Samcro honest. Samcro was trained with the champion hurl in mind last year. Things didn't really work out in that regard, and we hadn't seen him for almost 10 months when he pitched up over fences for the first time at Down Royal. Very, very good performance against weak opposition. He jumped well throughout and looked a different horse to what we've seen last season, perhaps a step up and trip, the change in training regime that Gordon has done with him, training him out of an outdoor box with a nebulizer and, giving us much help with his respiratory problems, if you like, as well. First time tongue tie, of course, in Down Royal on that occasion, and I suppose the Drinmore, we never know what would have happened, but the form got a good boost, at least with Faugheen Duderi's just been beat at her previous race at Leopardstown. Sam throughout that day, one or two little novice errors, but he warmed up into good. Going to the second last, it appeared like he was going to better the two before taking an obviously fall half length down, and Faugheen Duderi's, just when Faugheen Duderi's took off, he went to go with him and he just didn't get the landing gear out on time. A typical novice fall, going at as strong a pace as he's ever gone over an obstacle. That might have been sometimes a blessing in disguise. He might have learned a bit from that, and it'd be interesting to see today how he copes with it, but fascinating on so many levels. Castlebrook, you'd expect to make the run, and Patrick Mullins appears like he's going to go forward. Castlebrook is race fit, ran very well at Gorham Park in his most recent start. Probably not good enough to beat the top two, but he will keep them honest and make it a good strong gallop, I'd imagine.
Thanks very much, Fran. Yeah, can't wait for this. Faugheen looks like he's going to be handy, and you can see even Samcro up there on the outside. This is fascinating, and so many clues, portents going forward. But this is a big race today, Grade 1 in itself, and I think it's an important step along the way in their respective careers. Even Faugheen rising the age of 12. If you could bottle a little bit of his talent and enthusiasm, you'd be doing not half bad. And I'd say Castlebrook from the pictures looked magnificent, real gleam on his coat. So he's been nibbled at to at least run a race, even although you would suspect he's not going to be good enough against the big three. The top three in the betting, they are side by side. Faugheen nearest to us, ready to rock and roll. Can he ask a few questions of Samcro? Let's find out.
The white flag is raised and they're off. 2 miles, 3 furlongs, 120 yards and 14 fences to the jump in this possibly the best ever race run at Limerick. And it's Faugheen who's the first to show as they make the short run towards fence number 1. Faugheen and Castlebrook jump at first and second. and all 7 safely over, with Samcro tracking them in third. 4 lengths then back to Tintangle in 4, ahead of Off You Go, Demand Lobe and Glamorgan Duke as they jump the second. And again, the first 2 in front jump it safely and jump it well. In fact, Faugheen on the inside of Castlebrook. A length, 3/4 of length to Samcro in third, and then a gap about 4 to 5 lengths back to find Tintangle, who jumps the third fence in 4th place. Off You Go is next, followed by Demand Lobe and Glamorgan Duke. So the 7 runners all jumping safely at this stage as they run uphill towards the next and over it. Beginning to get a little bit spread out as Castlebrook leads by a length, less than a length to Faugheen in second, another less than a length to Samcro in third, and then a gap of about half a dozen lengths back to Tintangle, who races in 4, ahead of Off You Go, Demand Lobe and the back marker Glamorgan Duke. So they jump fence number 5 at the top of the hill, the open ditch, and begin the run downhill towards the straight. And it's Castlebrook and Philip Enright taking them along by about less than half a length to Faugheen, Patrick Mullins on the inside, 2 lengths then to find Samcro and Jack Kennedy tracking them in third. Gap then about half a dozen lengths back to Tintangle and Mark Enright, who's 3 in front of Off You Go and Donny McInerney, and they're a couple of lengths in front of Demand Lobe for Henry de Bromhead and Barry O'Neill. Henry de Bromhead, who just won the Grade 1 at Leopardstown with Notebook, and Glamorgan Duke and Liam Gilligan is on that one's outside. So continuing the long run downhill towards the turn into the straight. And Faugheen and Patrick Mullins have gone on now by a couple of lengths. Castlebrook in second, Samcro a close third, a break back to Tintangle, who's in 4. So as they straighten up towards the 2 fences in the straight, fences 6 and 7, and it's Faugheen and Patrick Mullins lead by a couple of lengths to Castlebrook in second. Samcro travels third on the outside. Break about 4 to 5 lengths then back to Tintangle, who races in 4 as they jump this 6th fence. Again, all jumping it well in front. Tintangle jumps at 4, ahead of Off You Go, Glamorgan Duke, and that one's outside, and Demand Lobe. So the pace maybe just steadying a little bit as they come to the fence, which were the last one on the next circuit. Faugheen lands a length in front of Samcro in second, 2 lengths to Castlebrook in third, 3 lengths then to find Tintangle, 4 on the inside of Off You Go, followed by Glamorgan Duke and Demand Lobe. So about 6 to 8 lengths separating them as they head out on the final circuit. And Faugheen the leader. Faugheen, whose last visit to Limerick, he won the 3-mile graded novice hurdle here back in 2013. We thought leaving Limerick that day he was an Albert Bartlett horse, but how little we knew. He's a length in front of this stage of Samcro, the younger pretender, in second. 3 lengths then to find Castlebrook, who's third on the outside of Tintangle, who's getting closer to the lead under Mark Enright, 4 on the inside. Gap at 3 to 4 lengths then to find Off You Go, who's in front of Glamorgan Duke, and Demand Lobe was now relegated to be the back marker of the 7 runners. They're past the mile point and shortly to make the right-handed swing towards the 5 fences in the back straight. And it's Faugheen bowling along in front, 2 to 3 in front of Samcro in second. Similar break to Tintangle, who just shows third on the inside of Castlebrook. They're about 4 lengths in front of Off You Go, 2 lengths to Glamorgan Duke, and a length to Demand Lobe, who continues to whip them in as they head to the first of the fences in the back straight, 7 from the finish. And it's come to it, Faugheen jumps it well in front, 2 in front of Samcro in second. Another 2 lengths to Castlebrook, who's gone back third on the outside of Tintangle. A few lengths then to find Off You Go, who's in front of Glamorgan Duke and Demand Lobe. At the next, 6 to finish, the open ditch, good jump in front by Faugheen. Met it better than Samcro in second, but still only about a length and a half between them. Tintangle a close third on the inside, Castlebrook in 4. At the next, the third fence in the back straight, and a faller there's Tintangle. Tintangle, a crashing fall, hampered Demand Lobe. Horse and rider quickly up as they head to the next fence, 4 from the finish. And it's Faugheen on the inside of Samcro. They jump at first and second, 3 lengths to Castlebrook in third, and they're clear of Off You Go and Glamorgan Duke and Demand Lobe as they head towards the fence, 3 from the finish at the top of the hill. They've got about 5 furlongs left to race at this point, and Samcro moves up on the outside now to take over from Faugheen. As a jump at Samcro stood off it, lands a length in front of Faugheen in second. They've gone on from Castlebrook in third, clear of Glamorgan Duke and Off You Go. As they head towards the half-mile point and towards the turn down, towards the run downhill towards the straight, Faugheen on the inside of Samcro. This looks like it's going to be a mouth-watering battle as they head towards the turn into the straight and the longest run towards it. It's Faugheen and Patrick Mullins on the inside. Samcro and Jack Kennedy travel well on the outside. They're clear of Castlebrook back in third. Off You Go continuing in 4, Glamorgan Duke 5. Demand Lobe is continuing but tailed off the back marker, the 6, as they head towards the straight. They've got 2.5 furlongs left to race when they swing in. It's Faugheen travels well on the inside. Samcro travels well on the outside. Not a lot to choose between the two as they head down towards the second last. And it's Faugheen and Patrick Mullins. Samcro now shaken up by Jack Kennedy on the stand side as they head towards the second last fence. It's Samcro on the stand side of Faugheen at the second last. Faugheen lands in the lead by half a length and goes on from Samcro. Heading down between the final two fences, it's Faugheen who goes on by 3 to 4 lengths. Samcro has no more to offer at this stage at second. At the last, Faugheen jumps it brilliantly. Samcro back in second. The old warrior still has plenty of life left in him yet as Faugheen strides up to the line to win the Grade 1 Matchbook Betting Exchange Novice Chase in style. Faugheen the winner, Samcro is second, Castlebrook a gallant third. Off you go 4, Glamorgan Duke 5, and they're the only finishers.
11 years old, 11 Grade 1s. What a horse. What a horse, Faugheen. And he's seen off Samcro, and he's seen him off pretty comfortably in the end. He's 4 years older. He's getting on into veteran status, but he's still got it, hasn't he? And that is 11th Grade 1, and he makes it 2 out of 2 over fences, and he beats Samcro convincingly. And the smile across Patrick Mullins' face tells you all you need to know. If you're a Samcro fan, if you're Gordon Elliott ahead of our next at Down Royal, I think the way that Samcro